Think of your sales funnel as a pipeline. You see, leads enter at the top, and as they move their way down, they usually leak out somewhere. And these leaks are points of massive optimization and leverage for you. You know, whether it's being slow to react on the first contact, or slow follow-up, or lack of follow-up. Maybe it's a confusing offer or lack of trust, or simply just not having great sales skills. These are all leaking revenue, and it's all costing you ultimately enterprise value. For example, at the top of the funnel, at the awareness phase, leads might click on your ad or respond to your outbound email, land on your landing page, and then bounce because the message just wasn't resonating with them. This falls within message to market match or product to market fit, which means having your product and your message align at that very first awareness point. At the interest phase, where they raise their hand and say, hey, I'm interested, they might fill in a form and just never hear back from anyone. In fact, 48% of American companies never follow up with a lead that they paid for, which is honestly horrifying. And at the decision phase, they might be lacking trust, or they might be lacking testimonials and case studies that are required to get the job done. Now, the cool thing about sales pipelines is by shifting elements around, you can also build more trust and you can also plug those gaps. For example, at the interest phase, if someone raises their hand, get back to them within 5 minutes. They'll increase your chances of closing by 400%. And at the awareness phase, maybe you can use a case study, the same case study you use down at the decision phase, to actually attract the initial intention versus just using it to close the deal. So how do you find these leaks? Well, it starts by analyzing the data. And if for any reason you don't have clean data, then get a good CRM and get your pipeline mapped out immediately. So first thing, where do leads first enter your funnel? Is it through ads? Is it through outbound? Is it through networking? Is it through organic content? How does that perform? And then once they fill out the initial form, do they leave after they fill out the form? Do they ever open the first email? Do they ever respond to the first email? Do they ever get the first phone call? How long does it take to get the first phone call? These are the sorts of elements you want to be tracking through your pipeline to troubleshoot your sales issue. One really easy way to resolve this is actually to ask your old leads that didn't convert, hey, why didn't you buy from us? And that will quite often tell you exactly what needed to be fixed to get that sale across the line. Sometimes it could be, I just didn't understand the offer. Now, I highly recommend that you go through your own sales funnel as if you were a customer and see whether you would buy your own product. This can often be really illuminating. Now, once you know where the leaks are, it's time to fix them. Use the 80-20 principle here and fix the leaks that are going to have the biggest yield. So at the very beginning, speed to follow-up is one of the most crucial parts. Resolve that first, then move on. You also want to be resolving from the top of the funnel down. There's no use getting your conversion rate to 100% if you only have 1 out of every 100 leads get to that point where they actually get to a sales call. So optimize your messaging on your outreach or your ads. Optimize the messaging on your landing pages. Optimize your sales and follow-up procedures. And then look at how you can leverage technology such as conversational AI and voice agents to take that to the next level. So if you're ready to fix those leaks and it's rapidly expand your sales, get in touch